Okay, here we are on lesson 18, part 1. And in lesson 18, we're thinking about decimals and fractions when we multiply. So we're going to multiply decimal numbers by 1/10. And here you see 1/10 times 1/10. So what do we notice about these two? They're both decimals and they're both 1/10. Yeah, so can we use what we know about fractions and fraction multiplication to find 1/10 times 1/10? What would 1/10 be as a fraction? 1/10. And that's how you write it when you just have a regular keyboard. 1/10, 1/10. And if we're doing 1/10 times 1/10, right, we're going to multiply straight across the top. 1 times 1 is 1, and 10 times 10 is 100. Nice. Yep. So that would be 100th. So that's another way to think about this would be to think of 1/10 of 1/10, right? So let's look at see if we can get this to come up now. There we go. Okay, here is a model, right? And the whole model is 1. And this one line is 1/10. And I want to make sure we emphasize that because we did have some trouble with that before. Sorry, just trying to get my tools out here. Yeah, maybe I can do it that way. Okay, so one of these is 1/10, right? So 1/10 of 1/10, we're going to take 1/10, one little part. So that would be out of 10 parts, right? That would be one of them, okay? 1/10 of 1/10. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I got interrupted. So we were talking about a tenth of a tenth is a hundredth. So this little block here, and I don't think that I can really get to my tools. Oh, maybe. Yeah. This little block, if we could color it in, would be 100th, right? Okay, so that would be 1/10 of 1/10 or 1/10 times 1/10, right? Let's look at it on a place value chart. See if we can grab the place value chart. Oh, let's just use this one. Okay, so we have a tenth and we multiply it by 1/10 and it becomes 100th, right? That might be familiar to you from when we worked with place value charts before. Okay, and how do we write 100th in standard form? Let's grab a pen here. Right, so 1/100th, okay, as a decimal. Now, what about 2/10 times 1/10? Let's see if I can clean that off. Okay, what about 2/10 times 1/10? Sorry, I was just looking for it. There's 2/10 times 1/10, right? Would also be 200ths. 2 times 1 is 2. 10 times 10 is 100. 200ths as a decimal would be 200ths. Okay, that makes sense. Now let's look at 1/10 times 1/10 and 2/10 times 1/10, right? And we see 100ths and we see 200ths. What happens to the digits in the first factor when we multiplied it by 1/10? Its digit shifted one place to the right. Yeah, do you see that? So if we took our 2/10, we multiplied it by 1/10, just like we saw on our place value chart, it's shifting to the right. Okay, so based on what we've seen so far about multiplying by 1/10, what do you think 1 and 2/10 times 1/10 is? Let me just show it to you. 1 and 2/10. I'd like to write it. There we go. But where's my tools? There's my tools. 1 and 2/10 times 1/10. So we said when we multiply by 1/10, it's kind of like multiplying by 10 or 100, right? Except we're going by 1/10. So we're shifting to the right. So think about our digits shifting to the right. Yeah. Our 1 is shifting to the right, so it's becoming a tenth. Our 2 is shifting to the right, so it's becoming a hundredth. So 1 and 200ths times 1/10 is 1200ths. Yeah? All right, nice job. Are you ready for your joke for lesson 18? All right, let's check it out. Why couldn't the astronaut book a hotel on the moon? Well, you have to watch the next 2 videos to find out. Thanks for being here. I'll see you there. Bye.